I have something for you guys. I got to tell you guys something. Black people, they're real. Wild stuff, I know. And with that being said, black people, with them being real, means that they're going to show up in some media at some point in time. Now, as a person who is, and another thing that I need to tell you guys is that, let off my chest. I am black as well. Black people exist. I'm coming out of the closet. Black people exist. Black people are real. I am one of them. And black people, especially in America, has been a fraught topic for some time. At least until the 16, 17, 1800s, all right? And 1900s, 2000s. It's been a long time. With that being said, black people, media, law, been a big issue. And that no less is an issue than today, where Elden Ring is a thing. Now, I've been playing some Elden Ring. I've been liking the game. I think it's really cool and really interesting. I made my character, and I made my character black, because if there's anything that I love, it's, for one, women, and two, black people. I love white people as well, but for the context of my Elden Ring character, I did make her black people. You can take a look at her right here. I think she's fucking sick. I do think she's great. Wait a second, you're black? I'm sorry, but I do have to tell you. What about black women? Well, there's one right here, right in front of you, all right? I think she looks sick. I think she's epic, honestly. But the topic around black people isn't always as nice as making a cool black character, okay? And sometimes that can be a little bit of an issue. Dark-skinned tomboy maiden. She is a dark-skinned tomboy maiden, and I think she's great, honestly. Because being black is a little bit politicized now. And I would like to take a look at one thing about this, which is characters, all right? Especially in games where you make your own character. I don't know if I have any other black people here or how many black people I have here, but making your own character in games, and if you want to make them black, can be a bit of an issue. And the reason for that is for hairstyles and facial features, and even skin tones can be like a bit of an issue when it comes to making black characters, because a lot of the times they can be forgotten. That's something that genuinely happens. Now, I would like to talk about one video and one article that's been done. Now, we haven't done this in a little while. Last time we did this when we were talking about Kill la Kill. Last time we did this is when we were talking about Kill la Kill and a video on it. I'd like to talk about Elden Ring, an article and a video on it. Now, it's from It's a Gundam. Personally, I don't like It's a Gundam. He seems kind of cringe to me, but that doesn't really matter. He's a little wacky, a little weird to me, but whatever, I guess. That video that we talked about was about a dude who said that the Kill la Kill's fascism, the metaphor for fascism in Kill la Kill, was actually good because they were protecting people, and their fascism was actually super sick. I thought that was pretty weird. Let's talk about this really quick. All right. And it's in regards to black people. Now, I'm going to be skipping forward in the video a bit because he spends a lot of time talking about shit that doesn't matter. So I just wanted to take a look at this super quick.
In the first world country in the 2020,
Stop.
% off your order today.
Woo!
But per as usual, in the first world country in the 2020s, we can't have anything nice. We can't enjoy ourselves. Everything is racist. Everything is sexist, and everything is homophobic.
So true. When I'm making toast, it's racist. When I'm playing video games, it's sexist. It's so true. Every single day, I walk out and I'm like, damn it. I can't even say slurs like I used to, man. But yeah, Anita Sarkeesian. I swear, dude, lots of people, yeah, colorist toast. That's true. I don't cook my toast to be like Christmas cold black, and Anita Sarkeesian pops out from behind me, poof, and calls me racist, and then beats me. She beats me. She fucking starts punching me. She starts kicking me in the liver because I'm racist. I'm colorist to my toast. It's pretty hecked up, I gotta say. I swear, dude, some of these people, it makes me feel like they check under their bed and they check in their closet to see if Anita Sarkeesian is there. True. Talking about Anita Sarkeesian in 2022, the year of our Lord, she doesn't even make content anymore, man. Holy crap. She really did a number on these guys, damn.
You have to point it all out.
Millennials and Zoomers are so uptight, I'm sure that if they masturbate, they register themselves as sex offenders for the fear of receiving pleasure from a politically incorrect sexual desire.
Fucking what? Wait, one second.
What is going on with you? What are you talking about? You sound insane.
What the hell am I listening to? Gen Z today and millennials, they're so uptight. They're such losers. I bet when they try and drive their car, they register themselves as an animal abuser for all the people that they killed while driving. I bet they register themselves as animal abusers for using the remains of liquefied dinosaur in their car. I bet they say that they're Mike Vick for all the animals they abused. I bet when they go to Longhorn Steakhouse that they cry themselves into vomiting when they go to eat their steak because they think about it crying as it's being gutted. Gen Z and millennials, they're so uptight that I bet that when they get into a relationship that they have a questionnaire on whether or not their partner is gay, and if they don't, they cut their balls off with those silly like kindergarten scissors that cut like weird shapes. So true. Contemplate your woke sky. It's just like damn, incomprehensible. Yeah, with the crinkle snips. Yeah, with that crinkle snip scissors. This just in. Imaginary enemy remains imaginary. Yeah, imaginary enemy remains imaginary. So true.
My horror!
I gotta speed this up.
I found that I was fondling myself. Thank you, Mr. Underwood. I'm aware of how difficult this
Please.
I no longer can keep up with them. But their most famous blunder was their how to build a PC video that proved that their tech expert, quotation marks, didn't know his ass from a hole in the wall or an Apple product. Did I forget to mention that The Verge even went as far as copyright striking channels that made fun of them back when the shit was a fan? It's almost as if they didn't know what the Streisand effect was, but they were journalists. Since Kotaku was on strike, thank God, finally some good news for it.
Okay, I'm sorry, I have to skip forward a little bit. I can't. Just so you know, we're 4 minutes into this video. We haven't gotten to the topic at hand, but I think we've made it.
I had to pick up the baton with this fantastic article. Elden Ring's character creation fails black players. You can do just about anything with your character creation except have a black hairstyle.
So, all right, we've reached the topic of today's video, which is you can do anything besides have a black hairstyle. Now, let's take a moment and think about what this article is going to have in it. Do you think that this is going to be some incredibly insane article where they say that the people that Miyazaki and the people who've made Elden Ring should all be tried for war crimes and hung? Or do you just think that it would be they say that it would be nice to have some black hairstyles? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you think that this guy is really upset about here? It's weird. This video looks straight up out of 2015. It is. They haven't evolved past 2015. It's okay. They haven't grown. That's okay. Hey, I mean, it's working out for them. It's like, they don't really have to evolve. They don't really have to change. It's been working out for him so far. So yes. So he's mad that in a video, so he's mad that someone wrote an article that someone wants to check notes, have a black undercut. Wow. Wow.
Wow, what a waste. The poor children.
Part of me feels that this article is clickbait. But then again, most journalists today are trash activists. Their activism consists of pissing off fan bases and using whatever in vogue political trend is popular.
Den of Geeks publishes article comparing the Lord of the Rings power critics to mass, the rings of power critics to mass murderers. All right. D&D must grapple with the racism in fantasy. Wait, but this is just fucking true. Hey, what the fuck? But this is just true. They had some unironically racist cards. What the hell are you talking about? That's true. Like Magic the Gathering in D&D, that's true. I'm sorry, listen, if you don't care about racism, if you don't care about sexism, just say that and move on. What am I supposed to say? Like, don't be mad at me for pointing something out that you didn't give a shit about. That's not my fault. Damn. It's always my fault for saying something. Like, you don't have to, you just don't listen. I don't care. Who cares? Who cares about your, like, all right, fine.
And bases, and using whatever in vogue political trend is popular, such as using a black box on Instagram for
White people are posting black squares on Instagram. What the fuck? How's this this is actually happening? What are you talking about? What's your problem? Listen, bro, if you just don't care about racism, just say that and leave. Just go. No, anything but reporters reporting on what happened.
BLM, or putting a flag in your bio to stand with the country as you go about your day, eating Panera bread and pretending you did something besides stroking your own e-penis and using your newfound heroism and activism as a talking point for your Tinder bio. But I digress.
Fuck! I hate it. Something bad's happening in the world, and you say something about it. What's happening? The world that I live in, man. You put a Ukrainian flag in your bio, and you're not taking the first trip to Ukraine to go shoot Russians. The virtue signaling, the audacity of these people. And you eat a Panera bread. Panera! I think we're gonna be sick. Damn. I need a moment. Imagine about caring about anything, man. These people don't care about shit. They don't care about shit. Unlike me, when I don't like something, I go out and do something about it. Like make a YouTube, I do something real about it. Like making a YouTube video. Hell yeah. So fucking sick. I'm so fucking badass, man. Damn. Shit, dog. Whoo. I can't believe people have opinions and then they say something about it. Unlike me, I don't care about anything, and that's cool. I love it when, I hate it when people believe things because I always believe the opposite. That's what makes me cool. What the fuck is this shit? Opinions on the internet?
I didn't expect much from Elden Ring's character creation.
From Software games have a bit of a reputation for being kind of bad character creation, especially regarding skin, and Bloodborne skin colors and textures were distinctly unnatural looking. My character was this orangey looking mess of a human, and there were precisely 0 kinky hair options.
Congratulations! Oh my god.
Horror of horror.
See, here's a really, this is just really interesting, okay? Because every single time, what's really interesting is that every single time anybody thinks that they have like the smallest issue with something, let's say, all right, let's say this. Someone goes, man, I like Pringles, but sometimes when I eat Pringles, they like cut the roof of my mouth because they're too sharp. And then people like this, like freaking punch a hole in the wall and go, I can't believe you really think that this is the biggest issue in the world. Like, you know that like people can think that for one, two, like, I know you may not be like the smartest boy, but you do know that people can think that 2 things are bad at once. You do know that people can have like a scale of how bad something is. You do know that, right? Like, sure. Is child starvation more of an issue than skin tones in Elden Ring? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Do you think that like, I mean, mass incarceration is more of an issue than like black people's representation in anime? Yeah. Can they both be issues? Yeah. But apparently to these people, apparently there can be no issue in the world that can be just like a minor issue, or that can be on a scale. It's either, to these people, an issue is either is either on the level of like a nuclear bomb heading towards your house and not an issue at all. And there is no in between. There's nothing in between that. It's either you're about to be nuked and there is no issue here. I don't know if it's like baby brain or they're just undeveloped or something, but yeah, it's weird. It's a personal attack on me, a Pringles enjoyer. I love Pringles. Sometimes that should be cutting by the roof of my mouth. It is baby brain stuff.
A game based on gameplay doesn't have that many options for me to feel represented. Do you know what my Dark Souls character looked like? Preset number 1, generic white man, because who the f cares? I'll be wearing a suit of armor anyway and screaming my bloody head off as some sort of minotaur creature decides to treat me the way that Susan on YouTube treats my videos when I upload them. As our brave and fearless leader begs for...
I don't care. Anyways, listen, some people care more. Black people, like other people care. Like these people, they actually can't understand that anybody can care about something that they don't. Like, okay, cool. You don't care. Fuck off. Okay. Who cares? Like, all right, sorry. Yeah, what a self-report. You don't care? Fine, go ahead. This person obviously cares. And you know what? I care a little bit too. I care. I think representation matters sometimes. I think it would be sick to have a character to be able to look like mine. Don't you think it's a little curious that out of all these things, black people are always like left out? Like yeah, court. I'm telling you, we need some court mandated empathy. We need some court mandated empathy. These people belong in like a padded room with a straitjacket on, and we need to feed them empathy pills until they realize that some people can care about some things that other people don't. I don't have a helmet on my character. I don't think I'm gonna put a helmet on my character where I can't see her face throughout the entire game. You know why? Because I like my character's face and I want to see more of it. I made it. I spent like 30 minutes on it. What are you talking about, man? The second people load up a From Software game, you know what they do? Spend an hour and a half in the character creator. That's like part of the fun. It's like making the fun looking character. Dog. It ain't even that hard. It isn't that hard to add like, it really isn't that hard to make some options that make some people happy. Sorry. Cool. Seem like a cool thing to me. You can care about it. That's fine. Everybody gangster till the commentator's animated YouTube avatar crosses their arms. Yeah, that's when you know shit's about to get real. Like, oh, wait, whoa, hang on now. They cross their arms, they get like a, they go, you know his rant zone is about to do something real crazy.
Governments to change.
Like a real human. It's time. In a From Software game, I can make a character who looks like a real human instead of a near approximation.
Wait, this character looks like Chicago's old mayor. Wait, Is that, yeah. Is that just me? But this person's character looks like Chicago's mayor. Wait here, wait. Let me show you. Yeah. Elden Ring takes place in Chicago. Yeah, it does. Confirmed. Elden Ring takes place in a Chicago suburb. I thought it took place in Ohio. Caelid is obviously Tampa, Florida. Like, we all know that part.
Of one. Elden Ring's character creation is also technically a step up because instead of having no kinky hair options, like in Bloodborne, they have one, an afro, an ugly one at that.
In defense of Bloodborne,
it's baby brain. It's either they've spent their entire day crying over this issue, or they could just think it's a problem. And then you know what? I'll agree. I think it's a bit of a problem. I think it would be super sick to have hairstyles that are like black. You know, I think it would be sick to not just cater to just white people. I think that would be cool. You know, some people don't care, some people do. Actually, there's a lot of people that care. Dog, it's not hard. It's not like the From Software is going to be spending all of their time putting together some hairstyles. They just didn't care. That's what happened. They just don't care. They're like, we got all the white people presets. Yeehaw, let's go. We got all the white and like straight haired people's presets. Dog, we got it. Let's get out of here. That's what they did. All right. Very real. Like some braids, like some cornrows, like some afros. That's it. Okay. That's what they did. They said, we got the straight hair people's presets down. We don't have to care about anything else. That's exactly what they did. They just didn't care. All right. And it would be good to care. Dog, wait, and don't sit here and tell me and do some bigotry of low expectations. Like, oh, but they're Japanese. We can't expect Japanese people to not be racist and not know that black people exist. If I can make my me look similar to me, then I think that From Software can too. Okay? I think From Software can do it. If Nintendo figured it out 15 years ago with Mii's, I think From Software can do it. I think they can. That's true. That's true. You know you done fucked up, all right? When Animal Crossing has better hairstyles than you do. The problem is, this is not simply just Elden Ring's characters aren't as great. The problem is, they've just forgotten about black people. They just did. They just forgot, right? And you cannot care about, you can think that that's sick and pog that they forgot about black people, all right? But it's true. Don't get mad at me when I say something about it. If you're fine with them just like forgetting that black people exist, just don't say anything and move on. Don't sit here and complain about other people for talking about something that they think that can be important. I think it can be. The seeing yourself represented. I think that's cool. There were no like real black hairstyles. You can't. The article's real. The article's title is real. You can do just about anything in Elden Ring except have a black hairstyle. I just picked this hairstyle because I thought it would look good, and that's fine. But you know what? Having like a black hairstyle, I thought that would be cool. Having like a girly hairstyle, I thought that would be cool. If Mii's can do it, if Animal Crossing can do it, if hundreds of other games can do it, I don't know why you can't. Yeah, and they always act like black people don't live in Japan. Ah, yes, we all know Japanese people, they're too stupid and too racist to ever imagine that black people exist. I think that they're smarter than that. You know? I'd rather fuck out of that hairstyle. Yeah, you can. Black people do have this hairstyle. That's fine. I'm not saying that they can't. I'm just saying it would be cool to have like a little bit more representation. If you personally don't care, then stop caring and shut the fuck up. Why do you care about someone else caring? That's my thing. You don't care. Why do you care that someone else is caring? What do you lose? What's your problem? Is this just like how you spend your time? Where you, instead of you caring about anything, you just go, oh, I can't believe people actually care about something. I can't believe humans are acting like humans. What? Let me make a 13-minute video about me fucking crying, shitting and pissing and crying that someone else cares about something that I personally don't. All right. It seems like you care. A little bit. Why does it bother you? Do you think that Elden Ring is going, yeah, how dare you care? Do you think that like Elden Ring is going to be fucking like canceled? Do you think that they're going to pull Elden Ring from the shelves because they don't have like locks as an option? Yeah, shitting and pissing it. Dude, I don't think that they're coming because they don't have balls. All right. They ain't got no balls. And that's okay. I'm just saying. I just think it's weird. Do you think that like BLM is going to fucking like gun down Miyazaki? Do you think that they're going to like find Miyazaki and then like fucking beat him to death with like 13-inch Jerome big black dildos? Do you think that's what's going to happen? Weirdo.
It was based pretty much in an Anglo-Saxon Eastern European area, so I would assume there wouldn't be any kinky hair options. Call me mother crazy. Oh my god.
What? Have you? Ah, yes. Ah, yes. We all know From Software games are so historically accurate. I remember in my looking at paintings from my Anglo-Saxon area, watching 70-foot goblins with giant flame-throwing axes walk. That's what they had to do back then. That's just what they did. Oh, we all know. We all know. All right. We all know this is real. That this is like, here, wait, let me see. Wait, here, wait 1 second. Let me show you. Yeah, here we go. Accurate depiction of a British person in 1652 on their walk to the local pub. This is exactly what it was like. Now, the only thing that's the only thing that's real is that Caelid is Tampa, Florida. This is actually what it looked like, okay? Everybody looked like this, okay? We all know that if they're going to be true to 1500s Europe, that there can't be black people. Come on. Can you imagine this for a sec? This argument is insane to me, all right? I'm sorry. You know what's less accurate to 1700s Europe? But wait, let's take here, everybody who's listening to this, which one do you think is less accurate to 17th century Europe? Giant skeleton tree goblin demon monsters or black people? Which one is it? I'm just like, cause that's what he's saying here. He's saying that the demon skeleton goblin monsters are more accurate to 17th century Europe than black people. We all know this. This is so true. So true. So true. Sekiro is super accurate too. We all know that before World War II, when Japan was nuked, that all Japanese people had the ability to control lightning if they jumped into the air. This is a factual. How do you think that they were able to conquer the Southeast Asia? How do you think that they did that? They're able to fucking control lightning. All right. They were all Susanoo. They were all gods of the of oceans and lightning. This is all true. I'm sorry. I say what must be said. All European people had access to blood magic. Dark Souls is super accurate to England as well. You're telling me that they didn't have giant 30-foot tall sword wielding dogs and black people are so entitled. Listen, I just want to play as there's nothing accurate here. There's nothing accurate here. Nothing, literally nothing. The Lands Between does not exist. All right. Yharnam does not exist. None of this fucking exists. All right. Literally nothing exists. Fun fact, there's a ring in Dark Souls 3 that transes your gender. Yeah, but that's not real either. Be honest. One day, when I sadly, cis people are cool. I hope one day they'll exist. There's a transition coffin in Dark Souls 2. Wild how that works. 30-foot tall sword wielding dogs. Wait, did Undertale take place in Europe? Yes. Yes, actually. If you didn't know. If you didn't know. That's true. Before World War I, all British people had access to transforming weapons, okay? That's true. Listen, I think it's okay that some things are not necessarily accurate. Personally, I don't think that the Dark Souls series and From Software Souls-like series are necessarily that indicative of the real world. Personally, I really don't. I do think that demon spawn tree monsters are less likely to be historically accurate than black people in England. I just want to play as my black character and become like the Elden Lord, you know, nose out, toes out. I'm not putting on shoes and I'm not putting on a helmet. And I think that's my God-given right. And I do think that it would be cool if Elden Ring allowed me to do that. British people were led by the dung eater. Let's go. That's true. The loathsome dung eater was wait 1 second. Right here. I got something for you. All right. Here's as you can see, British historically accurate scene. This is exactly what England was like in the 1700s.
Truest of dragons, lend me thy strength.
Yeah, 1730s England colorized. And so It's a Gundam thinks that this is more accurate to England than black people. Okay? Dude, it's set in 17th century England. I bet there aren't that many black people. What the fuck are you saying? This is what old English medicine looked like. This is true. This and leeches. So true. But there's nothing wrong. There's honestly, as far as I've read, there's nothing crazy with this article. There's really nothing crazy with this article. Honestly, there'll likely be the temptation to think that this is omission doesn't matter for a number of reasons, but the Elden Ring subreddit already has multiple threads of players showing off their creations, excited by how good or funny they look. They were aware that the hard work was going to be covered with a helmet. Yes. Wow. Reading comprehension, literally 0 with Gundam. Damn, that's crazy. We already get into it. This author already covered exactly what he said. She's literally mind reading him. That's wild. It's almost like all of these people's opinions are rehashed and completely predictable. Yeah, Anglo lore. That's real Anglo lore. They may not have taught you that in school, mostly because of the anti-white bias that we deal with today. So true. So true. There's also Soulsborne communities dedicated to using the character creators and avatars of most famous people or characters from the games. Black Japanese people exist. It all matters. So true. Elden Ring's Hera mission is glaring within its own system. How is that I, through the prolific number of sliders and color wheels, can create the proudest looking Negro nose with Jackson 5 nostrils, having a character, Negro nose with Jackson 5 nostril having character ever walked the lands between, but I can't have her have baby hairs to match, which is kind of true. Not teaching that is CRT. I think black people have been, when it comes to a lot of this like media, black people have been left behind. It has. They just have, right? If you personally don't care about black people being left behind, then just say that and move on. Don't make all of these arguments like I can't believe someone. Shut the fuck up, bro. Go make another video about how Pokimane said something that you don't like and then she bent over in her chair. Go make another video about that. Go ahead. I know that's what you really care about. Damn, so fucking annoying. Because the same thing happened in like anime as well. And anime, especially anime and cosplaying communities, don't even get us started on anime and cosplaying communities. Those communities are racist as all fuck, dude. Oh, damn. That's the one thing that kind of keeps me away from that, is because there are lots of people. You'll get a lot of shit if you try and be like if you're like a black person trying to be like a white or Japanese character, or like you cosplay as that. You'll get so much fucking shit. All you need to do is ask some like an anime, like a black anime cosplaying fan, and they'll tell you all of the shit that they get, because it's a lot. All right. And they relegate you to trying to only be like the small amount of black characters that's in there. It's wild. It's wild. And it's sad. And I think it matters. I think it would be cool because this does make people upset sometimes. And there's nothing wrong with it. This isn't some like, I don't think it's the smallest issue in the world. No, it ain't the largest, but damn, let some people care about something. I'm sorry that you don't give a shit about anything. All right. That's more of a personal problem than anything else. Get a grip, homie, and move on. I'm pretty sure black people lived in England at the time. So true. Wait, I'm sorry. Look, not having a diverse number of hairstyles ultimately doesn't diminish my experience in Elden Ring. The game is pretty damn great. Yes, but he's going to sit here and just lie. Just lie and say that she's literally crying. This is a she, right? Yeah. Like she's literally crying and vomiting while writing this article, while literally says it's not the biggest issue. Just lies from the tablecloth. Just the trauma. I swear these people just have trauma. They need to seek help. Poor baby. Holy shit. From my research, black people were in England since 300 AD. That's true. They were. This is your brain on dipshit gamer, okay? This is your dipshit gamer brain. When you think that demon tree skeleton goblins using black magic is more indicative of 17th century England than dreadlocks.